Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arvito Putra and I am from Group 6 and I am from 4 CC8. Today I'm gonna explain you about our application, our Android application. First I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, first our application is cluster occupancy application and it's arranged by me, Muhammad Arvito Putra, and my friend Timothy Deni Otto Tehupuring. Okay, first, what will be discussed? First, about the project, about Android Studio and Firebase, and the flowchart, and then the user interface. Okay, first, about project. Cluster occupancy application is an Android application that will help user to take note whatever and whenever the user desire. Today, our application, we use Firebase as our application database. Okay, and next, the program that we are using is an Android Studio. What is Android Studio? Android Studio is like integrates development environment or IDE, and it is official for developing an Android application. Okay, what what language did we use on this program? First, we use Java language and we mix it with Kotlin language. Okay, next, what is Firebase? Firebase is like um, a database storage that the users can easily develop the application. So, the developer of the application can focus developing their application. It's for free in the Firebase. Next, about the Firebase. The traditional database will make the user connect to HTTP API and then we connect it to our server and then it's stored on the database on the SDK. Next, this we use Firebase and the user will directly use SDK or software development kit to the Firebase. We use SDK plugin and GMS plugin, which is Google Message Service. Okay, next, this is the cluster occupancy flowchart. Okay, first the application will start and then the user will first the user need to enter the information and then if the user already fill all the information and then our application will update it to database and then it will end. And if the user want to see what data is already written, so the user will click show data and then they update or delete their data. And then if the user want to update the data and the data on the Firebase will be updated too. Okay, next I'm gonna show you the user interface of our application. First, this is our main menu application. This is the user will need to fill the name, gender, address, telephone number, and house number, and then house code. Okay, this is the show data will look like. The user interface of the show data will look like. Okay, next my friend um, will demonstrate this program and then uh, he will show and explain what code and what language are we using. That's it from me. Thank you for your attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Timothy Deni atau Tehupuring from 4SG8 Group 6. Okay, tonight I would like to explain about the code, and then later we're gonna demonstrate how the app works. So as you can see now is the Gradle for the app that me and Arvito been developing at. So first off, this is the Gradle. This is the default plugin, and this is the plugin that we have to apply after we get the app. Now this some of this plugin is for Kotlin. Now there's some down here in the implementation, which this implementation of com Google.Firebase. This implementation is used to implement that the tell the app that we are using Firebase. So this is the version Firebase database version is 19.7.0, while this is the Firebase authentication 20.0.4. Alright, now let's see to the Java and the com example approach. This is the package that we use. Now this is the adapter. This adapter is connected to the layout of update. So you can see here we're gonna go to the adapter kt. Now this adapter is this is the import library. This is the one library that we use in this app to connect to the Firebase. So you can see this some variable here: text, nama, jenis kelamin, alamat, notab, nomor rumah, and code. Now let's check below for user exposition. Alright. Now what this essentially do is gonna go and update if there is anything we change in the app. Now let's go to the main activity. The main activity is for the database reference. Where the after the app is launched, they're gonna go to the main activity. So there's two here: import from library. First library is the database reference, and also the database Firebase database itself. The reference do will bring the anything that we input in the first page of the app, so it can go inside the database. The show is for showing the database in the app. So that's why we have this com.google.firebase database asset library. While in user here, this user define the variable for what we store in the database. Now let's check the XML and the layout. So this is the layout that we use. This main activity is connected to the main activity .kt, and also main activity show is connected to the show activity in the com example in the package, and the update is connected to the adapter. While the user is not connected to anyone. Now this is the design for the user. The reason why it's not connected to anyone, since it's only do show that whoever is inside the database. Now I already opened the database here. There's already one user here. So now let's just go and run the program. This might take a while. There is it, the Android emulator. Uh, Now this is our app. This is the first. Oh no. Now this is the first page of it. So now let's see. I'm going to enter my name, Timothy, and my gender is dude. I mean man, and then the address I'm gonna go with Jalan Pisang. The number telephone here, we cannot enter anything but number. So I'm gonna 0 0 1 8 2 1. All right, now the host number. This is also, we cannot enter anything but integer or numbers. We cannot enter character, or we cannot enter string also. Let's see, my house is the right, is in number 2, and the code house will be A2. Now we already inserted everything we need here, so we're gonna submit the data. So the data is now submitted. Now the data is now submitted. I'm sorry because the internet is very slow here. Now let's see and go to show data. Here we show the data that there's the user earlier and my username here. There, Timothy Pisang. We can also delete this. Now we delete this again. Just now we enter like too many, so now let's go and delete it. Now there's only 2 user here. Now let's check at database if it already deleted. Now it's already deleted. There's only 2 user here. One Arvito and one as in my name, Timothy. Okay, now I guess that's it from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.